say I'm arrogant. I say damn right. That's pride. Pride in the saying I am. Now tune into the big exclusive podcast available on all podcast platforms or the BEpodcast.com. Listen now or I'll eat your whole race. Oh, and you better like or subscribe or else.
Good evening, folks. Back on another Tuesday night. Live and direct on the BEN. That's the Big Exclusive Network. You locked into the Big Exclusive Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. I super appreciate you. You know how we do, friends and family. We don't have fans here on the Big Exclusive Podcast. We got family. So as such, I'm going to ask y'all to do me a favor. Tag in your friends. If you're on Facebook, share the stream first. And after you share the stream, just come back to the comments, tagging your friends, bring them in. We're going to have some fun. I think we got a good show for you guys tonight. Angry OG is on his way. My guy, comedian Topp Fliight, is out Vegas. And he said, BE, I'm going to try to slide in tonight, but he doing a lot of press in Vegas right now. And he said, whatever happened in Vegas, he's going to come on the podcast and tell us. In the meantime, in between time, it's Taco Tuesday and Titty Tuesday. You know how we do on the Big Exclusive Podcast. You're so inclined to share, do so. If not a big deal. We appreciate any and all participation. Got to thank the sponsors, man. That's part of what we do around here. But before I do that, remember, tag in some friends, share the stream, and if you're on YouTube, consider subscribing. We have hit a few different milestones on YouTube. I'm super proud of that, and that's because of y'all. I super appreciate that. So tag in your friends and family because we're going to talk about most of it tonight, okay? Tag in your friends and family. Share the stream. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. So we got to get the sponsors and show them some love because without them, this would not be possible. Then we're going to do a quick show lineup, run through the shows that we have here on the network. And then after that, we're going to get into some shout outs. So if you want to shout out, easiest way is to tag some friends in. Make sure you say what's up, speak to a brother. Right now I'm by myself, so, you know, any and all hellos, what's up, will be appreciated. Let's get to these sponsors, man. Like I said, we got some dope sponsor. Let's go right out the gate with Concrete Rose Candle Company. Home of the best smelling candles I ever smell. Burn clean, super dope scents, and they're very affordable and 100% soy. Okay. I think sometimes some people forget the show is on Tuesday night. But yeah, owned and operated by Miss Tarika Bright herself, Miss Women's Wellness Wednesday, aka Miss Go Grab Lunch herself. This is her company's dope ass company. Make sure you guys reach out to Reek. She in the comments. Get you some. And I believe the site is concreterosecandleco.com to get you some candles today. Angry OG, matter of fact, he'll be here soon. Reek made some super dope candles exclusively in honor of my mom. I love them. They smell fantastic. And I'm gonna get OG's opinion because he got one in the last few days, and I actually know he burned them. So I'm anxious to ask him how did he like them, and I'm sure that'll be a ringing endorsement. Maywa by Kayla. That's Maywa by Kayla. Maywa means luxury in Sudanese. So head over to iCraft Mart and show some love to my 11-year-old daughter. She has her own cosmetic companies. You can get lip balm, lip gloss, lip scrub, body spray, and body butters. Kayla is doing it real big. I'm super proud of that young lady and who she's turning out to be. Super blessed to have her as my daughter, as well as Cameron. But like I said, she got the scrub, she got this diamond lip gloss, and she on her A1 ad game. Y'all see it? That's dope as shit. And like I said, you can pick up stuff from our other sponsor. That's iCraftMart.com. That's www.iCraftMart.com. You want to get you any of the products that you see here, make sure you head over to iCraftMart.com. Site is full of vendors who look like us, talk like us, and these are what I like to call those entrepreneurs that are stepping out on faith. So all the products that you see on iCraftMart.com are handcrafted by real people that you could pick up the phone and talk to and ask questions. I think that's super dope. So head over there, pick you up any of the products that you see there are 100% all natural products. I stand on them exactly what they say. They do exactly what they say that they do. And salute to everybody who's been dropping reviews on the products. There's reviews on the page. If you click on a specific product, you should see some reviews under it. I don't delete any of those reviews, good, bad, or indifferent. They are there forever. But the consensus is they're pretty damn good products. So show our sponsors some love. Monday nights on the big exclusive network, we have Melanated Vibrations hosted by Dominique Godwin and her sister Darius Askew. It's all about the melanin. It's all about the mental health on Monday nights on the BEN. Tuesday nights, you got the 4 horsemen, honestly, because our viewing audience is the 4th person on the show. So we appreciate y'all just as much as part of the show as me and OG. Wednesdays, you got Women's Wellness Wednesdays. That is the show hosted by Tyreeka Reek and Spade, as they like to say. That is the show that gives away some money. And why do they give away money? It's just a kind gesture that they like to do. They may have a guest, they may not. They may have a guest pick a specific person. That's why it pays the comment on the shows. So they look at a bunch of comments, and whichever one is their favorite comment, they'll send or cash app that person $20 just to go grab lunch. And all they did was comment on the show. Do the same. Much appreciated. Thursday nights, it's the man, the myth, the legend, the light-skinned sensation, my man, Jimbo, a.k.a. Jumpman, and his show, According to Jim. You never know what to expect on Jimbo's show. The one thing you can definitely count on is he going to keep it all the way real. Sometimes the nigga be too real, but check it out. Very entertaining, very informative, and Jim going to give it to you only the way Jimbo can. Friday night, you got Unlatched, hosted by Deandra Cargill, fresh out of Florida, the biggest exclusive podcast as we run around the nation. It's not just shows based in our hometown in Philly, but out of Vero Beach, Florida, we got Miss Deandra Cargill hosting the Unlatched podcast. And for her, it's all about the melanin. She liked to talk about and uplift our people. Last week, if you tuned in, she was on the hot seat. She put herself on the hot seat, and I thought that was dope. I thought that was courageous. She did a really good job. I'm going to honestly say I feel like that was one of her best shows. She definitely has some great guests on there. I can say that because I've been a guest on there numerous times. But Friday nights, 9 p.m., you got Deandra Cargill. And last but not least, Fat Gene Activated. We need to shoot more episodes of Fat Gene Activated, right? So what I want to do is I want to ask you guys, I know, first of all, Tiffany Ann was supposed to go out with us. So I'm going to extend the invitation to Tiffany Ann for a Saturday. If anybody else wants to go out on a Saturday, first thing you need to understand is we're going to try some food. And if you're on the diet, don't come out. But we're going to try some food. We're going to film it. We're going to give our opinion. We're going to see if it activated our fat gene. And if it didn't, just be honest at the end of the day, which is important. So if you want to go, if you want to shoot an episode of Fat Gene Activated on a Saturday afternoon and you're available, just shoot me an inbox. And truth be told, I may not even be in the episode. It could be you and OG. It could be Tiffany Ann or whoever else decided that they want to come. Fat Gene Activated is for the people, by the people. It's not just me and OG. We tried to start it off, or we did start it off. We want y'all to participate. We want the people to be a part of the network. So here's a surefire way for you to be a part of the network. You can shoot an episode of Fat Gene Activated, and all you got to do is come out, be prepared to eat, and give your super honest opinion. What does Fat Gene Activated mean? We in the community, we in the Black community, we know. it's some fat shit. Like, if it's really that good, meaning you would go back 2 and 3 times a week, probably, it activated your fat gene, meaning you gonna get it whenever you can get it. And if it doesn't mean the food is bad. It's just not one of those things that activates the fat gene. So if you want to do an episode of Fat Gene Activated, inbox me or send me an email at the real big exclusive at gmail.com. If you have a show idea, hit me up at the real big exclusive at gmail.com. If you want to give me a compliment, hit me up at the real big exclusive at gmail.com. If you want to give us some tips and tricks or some criticism on how to be better, the real big exclusive at gmail.com. Be a part of the show. Before I get into the shout outs, all my 40 and up crew, what's hurting today is the question. So all my 40 and up crew, what's hurting today? Drop it in the comments. I'm going to show some love. Gary, get these shout outs out for all the people who locked in. Again, if you tuned in or you tuned in late, make sure you tagging your friends and family like Tiffany Ann did. Tiffany Ann tagged everybody she know. So tag them, share the live stream. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Say hello. Don't be a lurker. It's family around here. Good evening, Reek. What's up with you? And don't forget, answer the question to my 40 and up crew. What's hurting today? I'll answer it once I finish the shout outs. Tiff showing love. She shared. Reek shared, of course. My guy, Ant Medlock, is in the building. What's up with you, Ant? Good to see you tonight, good brother. I know you tag people and I know you share. Dominique, fresh off vacation. How you doing tonight, Dom? Good to see you. Appreciate you tagging all the folks. I want to hear all about that vacation when you get settled in. She hit us with the hey now. Speaking of hey now. Speaking of hey now. Speaking of hey now. The angriest man in the podcast game just walked in the motherfucking building. OG, what's up?
Hey now.
Hey now. You looking a little rough, man. You all right?
Tired, man.
Tired? Okay.
Yeah.
Reek tagging her folks in. Round of applause. Adarius says, hey. Royalty says, yo, fat. I think we changed the name, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we changed your name. It is no longer Royalty. To be honest with you, I forgot what it was just that fast.
Oh, you gave my name?
I did. I gave him a name, and I forgot that fast. Tiff saying what's up to Dom. Reek still tagging people in. Tiff showing love. Miss Tony Carter, good evening. She high there with the yellow heart. Somebody explain to me what the different color hearts mean. I see a purple here. I see a yellow. I know red exists. Reek still doing her thing, tagging folks in. Miss Nicole Maria, thank you for tuning in. She said, yes, love her candles. She's such a genuine, beautiful person. I agree and I concur. There's a red heart right there. Tiffany Ann, shout out to my son Malachi. He's playing tonight and I couldn't make it because I'm flooded in. Fuck, sorry to hear that, Tiff. Damn, that's messed up. Super sorry to hear that. But shout out to Malachi. Good luck to him tonight in the game. I'm sure he's gonna show up and show out. I just saw that highlight video. Like he got game. He got game. Reek, it's all for you. This is my producer show. Ant, what's up, family? It's good to see you, brother. Glad you.
That's your doppelganger.
That's my twin.
His name is Doppelganger.
I might ask Twin to come in tonight. That's Doppelganger. I might ask him to come in tonight. Hannibal the Cannibal in the building. Reek said great shows. Darius, shout out to him. Tiff, he gonna kill it. Facts. Nicole says, Reek, you're doing amazing. I love you. Aw, Jimbo with the glasses. Thank you, Deandra, Tiff, Don. Everybody showing love. God damn, you know it's gonna be a good show tonight.
Victor Newman has stopped by.
Victor Newman, aka Smoke, aka Daryl, in the building.
Yizzo Smoke, what's up?
Yeah, what's up? Royalty, come try my brunch specials one Saturday, 11 to 3. I'll send the information if you're in. Yeah, send the information, man. Send it. We'll come. We'll do the brunch special. Whoever wants to come to that, we'll film an episode of Fat Gene Activated. Get this joint out for sure. Absolutely. Reek tagging in people. Tim. Reek says, my ankle. What's going on with your ankle, Reek? Tiffany Ann, I'm actually good today. No aches, no pains today. Good for you, Tiff. Who else we got? Miss Loretta, left foot, broke it a few years ago. Oh, it's hurting today. Elevated, get some ice on it. I'm sure you already know that though. Dime said, my feet. That's because you've been walking the swamps all weekend. Tiff says, OG. And says, I want I want in on the food show. And you OG already said something about that. You locked all the way in. You might even be a regular host of that show, to be honest with you.
No, he got to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich first.
He got to eat a peanut butter and jelly first?
Yeah.
Hey, but
He never had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
You heard it. We got the beautiful Miss Jay Swinton in the building with the Hay family. Marissa, Kyle tagged in his folks. Fuck y'all, laugh aloud. Glad you don't remember. Oh, I'm a remember. You done fucked up now. You start cursing, so I'm definitely gonna make it my business to remember. Darius speaking to OG, my man Jumpman in the building. Jumpman, what's up? Darius said her ankles and knees and said 40 and up. You good now? You won't be after the rain. Damn. Again, I'm still having issues with my right shoulder. All my other issues might not be none of y'all business.
You got to stop jacking off. You got to change hands and shit, man. You keep using the same hand.
That's the problem, though. I can't because this shoulder fucked up. So I ain't even been able to do that. I'm going bad out this joint, bro. Yo, your boy going bad out here, bro. What about the food show? I missed it. I hate peanut butter and jelly. Darius, we was talking about the show Fat Gene Activated. It's one of those shows where either you, if you want to come out on a Saturday afternoon, grab some food from a place that you might have heard about, we might have heard about, and we see if it activates our fat gene. What does activating your fat gene mean to you, OG?
What you say?
What does activating your fat gene mean to you?
I mean, that shit was busting.
It was busting. You're going to go back 2-3 times a week, right?
Probably the next day.
That's what fat gene activated means, ladies and gentlemen. Dime says she going to come. She don't have a choice. Well, damn. Okay. Sister. Damn. All right. OG, how was your weekend? I be forgetting to ask you that sometime.
Man, I ain't do shit.
You ain't do shit?
I ain't did nothing at all. I'm in the way.
You in the way?
Yeah.
I thought sure you would have slid down by the water.
It was raining and shit, man, like off and on all the time.
That's dope, though. You had just say you had a nice, relaxing weekend. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't call it that neither, though.
Man, you had drama, beef. What was going on, bro?
I ain't never having no beef because I don't give a fuck.
You damn sure don't.
You gotta give a fuck to have beef. Like, I ain't got time for that shit.
Hey, look, so what's the name had reposted something I had posted on Facebook. And it was like it said like your second act is with you if you about to get jumped in a fight. So I responded, and your name was my second act. I said, "Fuck, we going to jail because he gonna take the shit way too far. he gonna take it way too far. We definitely going to jail. We going to jail because he don't have the chill button. He gonna take the shit too far, and ain't just gonna end up being no fight. He gonna have to damn near kill, if not
I'm
kill.
about to pick something up.
Yeah, bricks, sticks, anything that's available to you in reach.
You gotta get it over with quick, fast, man. Quick, fast. Get it over with.
Kill a motherfucker with. So I said, damn, that shit was kind of crazy. Like, I all I heard was, you done fucked up, right? It's like I drew the lottery and your name came up, and all I heard was, hey, now, you fucked up, right? You done fucked up. Listen, bricks. Bro, I listen. As early, it was like I want to say earlier, like I think I had just got off the phone with Ahmed, right? And he was making mention of the fact that he got to figure out something or another, and I'm like, all right, bro, like we all got to figure this shit out, right?
Everybody trying to hear nothing else you got to say, man.
But then I hung up, and all I could think about was bricks. I fell the fuck out. I started laughing like it just happened. Jump man, we don't beef, we chicken. Yeah, see, if I would have drew his name, it'd have been like he gonna take it too far too. So, needless to say, I stay out of trouble because I know my friends don't play. So I'll be chilling. I'm out the way. There's a couple things we got to get into tonight, OG.
You got a new segment. You got to tell about the new segment, man.
look at Tiff. Look at Tiff. We gonna get to the new segment.
You got to get to the new segment, man. You got to do it tonight. You got to do it.
It's going to happen tonight. There's no way the show is going off without us doing that segment. It's hilarious. That's Breen. She had posted, and I'm like, yo, Angry OG gonna take the shit too far. We going to jail. But Breen, what's going on with you? Oh shit, for the regulars, I got to give y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all both of them. This for our regulars. For everybody who's new, you don't know. If you laugh, put on your gasoline drawers and or bra, because you're going to hell with us. That is fucking hilarious, man. If you laugh, look, you going to hell. Look, Brain to put on her gasoline drawers and her gasoline bra. As a matter of fact, Brain, you never said what you cooked last night either. I had got the message. You never said what you was cooking. I definitely would like to know what was on the menu and if there's any leftovers left. Where my seat at? Below? Yeah. Your seat is below deck. You going to hell with us. Jimbo, I still like white people are pushing children down on purpose. Facts. First, last, what's going on with you? He said, yeah, I still feel like white people pushing children down on purpose. Yeah. So first thing we got to get into is we definitely got a new segment tonight, but we got to roll out the segment. We can't just pop it on there. Y'all need context for this shit. Like y'all need context. And we're going to get to it. I promise you. Again, tag your friends, tag your family, get them in here because I believe this shit is hilarious and it's going to be so unbelievable when you see it. Because y'all thought it was just y'all thought it was just a game, but it's not. This shit is real life and it's wild. But first things first. Anybody watch the BET Awards? Anybody give a fuck about the BET Awards?
I didn't, and I don't.
You didn't, and you don't. Honestly, I did not watch it. To me, I didn't want to invest that kind of time, but I also feel like a jerk off because knowing we got the podcast coming up, that's something I knew I was going to want to talk about. So I really should have watched it. Brain watched it, and she liked it, and the awards was actually good. From what I could tell, because I did a lot of the recaps.
I heard it was a ghetto.
No, and I don't either. Reek didn't watch. You heard it was ghetto?
Yeah.
So from what I could see, I thought it was some pretty good highlights. First thing I want to talk about is they really didn't give out a lot of awards. A lot of people in a recap said they felt like this shit was a music fest as opposed to an award show. Because I didn't watch it, I can only go by what they say.
I didn't even know BET still existed.
And watch the whole thing. Yes, Tyler Perry actually just acquired BET. So he's the new owner. Yes, and the 50-year anniversary of hip hop made it good. That's what I liked about it. I liked that a lot of the performances was like, you know what? We got to stop saying old school when it comes to our hip hop artists, because other genres of music don't do that. They don't relegate their forefathers to old school and it having that negative connotation to it. But I did see a lot of the artists that I loved growing up performing. I saw the tribute to Busta Rhymes. I saw Busta Rhymes' speech. I felt like Busta wasn't prepared, but it was a hell of a moment. Busta Rhymes got the Lifetime Achievement Award. I feel like it was well deserved. Busta definitely shifted the culture when he came, and he always. But what I loved about Busta Rhymes is Busta Rhymes was that changeup. If you're a fan of baseball, that changeup is that off-speed pitch that kind of looks like a fastball, but not a fastball because it's a lot slower. And I feel like when it comes to hip hop, Busta Rhymes is that changeup that always brought some original and different energy to the game every time he dropped. So I fuck with Busta on that. What I really want to get to though, so Jimbo, this wasn't, you said I missed the cipher until they bring it back with a real, I don't know what the rest of it is, but this wasn't the hip hop awards, Jimbo. This was just the BET Awards. The BET Hip Hop Awards is in November. Yeah, I like the Busta Rhymes tribute. Well, they were celebrating 50 years. I love that. Coco won an award. Shout out to Coco Jones. Jimbo, as long as Tyler Perry on the PE network, there will never be a respectable cipher again. What makes you say that, Jimbo? I'm curious. What would make you say that? First Last, I watched a little, but I don't know who most of the people were except for the older performers. Sabrine said, so the performances were a blast from the past. Reek said, he's my favorite artist of all time. Wow. Salute to you, Reek.
He asked to me, man.
Who, Busta Rhymes?
Yeah.
Oh. Salute to Sonia Carroll. She said, hey, family. Lillian is in the building. She said, hey, now, everybody. Jimbo said, send the link. Jimbo gonna come in here like Busta Rhymes, row, like a dungeon dragon. All right. But yeah, so a lot of the recaps and stuff that I saw about the awards, I absolutely thought it was great. Mad Skills, I think he killed it. I think Mad Skills with the 50-year hip hop wrap up. I'm mad about that because I don't think they gave him enough time. They allotted him enough time to do it even better. But for what he had, for what he was allotted, he really killed that joint. What you don't like about Busta, Angry?
He's just a hype dickhead, like.
He's just a hype dickhead?
Yeah.
Lil said Big Taddy Kane still got it. Reek said, yeah, I missed that comment. OG, what's going on? She says, yikes. He just a hype. That's so you don't think he can rap?
He was ass to me, man. I'm not gonna say he was ass. I just didn't really like him.
It down he
wasn't ass. I just didn't like him.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's your opinion. I respect it. I definitely respect it. Damn, OG harsh much? Nah, man, that's his truth. That's his truth. Like this, we too sensitive, man. Y'all got to stop being so sensitive. I mean, I wouldn't have said it, but that's that man truth. That's how he feel. Sugar Hill gang. Anybody want to talk about Patty?
Man, they said Patty didn't rehearse her lines 1,000 times.
That was fucked up. I saw that too. Look, the meme said I must have rehearsed 1,000 times.
So why didn't you do that?
No, and then it said Tina Turner was like, I called Cat. I said, holy shit. Yo, the internet is super they don't give a fuck. It ain't no
Jeff, they going in, man, on everything.
Yo, when I say they said it was another meme.
Our main man that the young boy killed.
Listen, we ain't even get to that yet. We ain't even get to that yet. And I refuse to post that shit. I can't post the shit. In good conscience, I can't post it. But the other meme said, Patty said, I must have rehearsed my line 1,000 times. Tina Turner.
So let them memorize it. So why you ain't do that for Tina Turner shit?
And look, they had it looking like a text message, right?
Yeah.
And it was Patty saying, I must have rehearsed my lines. Tina Turner, bitch, no, you didn't. Yo, the internet don't give a fuck. Okay.
Oh no.
Internet don't give. Now it was mixed results. Some people like, y'all better not say shit about Patty.
Man, Patty's 70-something years old, man. She can forget some shit.
Listen, other people was like, fuck Patty, we love Tina. That was disrespectful. Patty fans and Tina Turner fans gang warn.
Now they gang warn.
They gang warn in the comments. I'm like, how old are these people? I'm surprised that those hardcore fans even fucking know how to use Facebook and Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
But the memes coming out of that shit, they wearing Patty ass out. Most people feel the way you felt, bro. Like she's 70-something. She,
Yeah.
But a lot of people saying she did that shit on purpose. It was shady and shit. I personally think it was a little shade because how you not come in knowing like that?
Man,
shit,
she damn near 80.
Bro, so what?
You don't remember shit from that 15 minutes ago.
But that's not my job. That's not what I get paid.
Man, she damn near 80. Five-time undefeated, man.
Why would you agree to do it at 80?
Because she probably know, when they get older, they just be in denial about, about shit. She ain't gonna admit to, her faculties ain't out here no more and shit. Like she ain't as sharp as she used to be.
Mm.
She ain't gonna never admit it. They be fighting that shit.
My homie said Patty lashes was in the way. Dom said Patty shake my head. It was disrespectful. I agree. Sonya, Miss Pat is getting up there in age. She shouldn't have agreed to do it. Last time I heard Patty was a disaster. She was. I saw the clip. Internet ain't got no pick, none. Tony loves Buster. Aunt says, don't say shit about Aunt Patty. She definitely over Tina.
Mm-hmm.
Patty forgot her own songs, so I was not surprised. Patty from Philly, she shady as hell. Facts. Patty didn't like Tina. Yeah, it's like documented beef somehow. Shade Master. She shady palm tree. That meme was looking like had me weak. Oh, Tony, she must be behind a couple minutes. Reek said, okay, and said, y'all, I forgot. She did in the middle of performance. She was like, I can't see the words. And I forgot. Out of pocket. All right, Jimbo.
You.
Jimbo. Introduce yourself.
You already know who I am, man.
Listen, hold on. Let me find the comment first. Here we go. Introduce yourself. Floor is yours. As long as Tyler Perry on the PE network.
That was a typo. As long as Tyler Perry on the BET network, the Cypher, that shit ain't gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? I like watch his movies and all that shit. For rappers and all that shit, motherfuckers from the trench and all that, he don't hold us type motherfuckers in good regard. So it ain't, you know what I mean? You can just watch his movies, man. All the thugs and gangsters in his movies, they always remedial. It ain't gonna come back. It ain't a good look.
But Jimbo, ain't that life imitating art?
No. Cause that nigga from the street ain't stupid.
I didn't say they was.
But that's how he gonna treat it.
would you say the vast majority is?
No.
I would. And
No.
this is the way I made my motherfucking living, nigga. Like
I
of you
don't
motherfuckers
agree.
retarded. A lot of you
Yeah.
motherfuckers is retarded, Jimbo.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I mean,
Man, there's a lot of motherfuckers who ain't from the streets that's retarded.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
Yeah.
Real
Justin,
shit.
what's up?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's
Yo,
up,
Jeff.
What's good, bro?
Adaz, she has a set eating time, and it's 7 o'clock. We know you eating every day at 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
she must be in jail and they serving chow and shit at a certain time.
Look, that shit is it's clockwork. It's clockwork. She be
Man.
listen, she be in the middle of the show like this.
And I also want to point this out. Aunt Patty ain't got to never sing again. As long as she get her royalties and slinging them pies, she ain't got to never sing again. You know what I'm saying? Aunt Patty was on her bullshit. She know the words. You know what I'm saying? She was on
She
some
probably was
bullshit.
on and shit too.
She might have been a little on board. Yeah. Now,
Hey Tiff, I said the same thing. Tiff. She posted them damn jerk wings to my
Yeah, and that, what's up with them jerk wings and that?
She gonna say if I ever have a cookout, you're like, fuck you mean if you ever?
If she ever had one.
Yeah, like that's fucked up, man.
that was crazy.
That's crazy as shit.
Hey, listen, I just had some jerk chicken, seafood macaroni salad, mac and cheese, and it came with corn on the cob, right? But the corn on the cob had like seasoning and this sauce with Parmesan cheese. That shit.
That was Mexican street corn.
No,
that was Mexican street corn.
This shit made me go. I was in my kitchen acting a fucking fool. This shit was all that. Yeah.
I had some honey lemon pepper wings when I was at work today. Them Jones was crazy.
Yeah, it sound honey lemon pepper do sound heavy.
Them Jones was crazy. I started not. I'm like, man, that might got too much shit going on, but I got them.
Now also,
that's what I was gonna say. The fact that it was so many letters or words, chicken, I'm super surprised you even tried the shit. Yeah, fuck, that's too much going on, man. That's too much. I just want to put this
out too. Sidebar. So I've been doing a lot of work and Jim been MIA. I've been having things going on, but I did tune in. I think it was last week. It might have been last week. You had a guest on the show, right? Was that last week you had a guest on the show?
Who is his doppelganger?
Dark-skinned brother with the glasses.
The other Shannon.
I said, who the fuck is this? Slim exclusive? I was fucking crying. Listen, y'all couldn't even hear me say this shit. I laughed for about 30 minutes by myself, paralyzed on the floor, phone in my hand, trying to get up. But every time I went to get up and I went like this to my phone, I said, Lord, it's Slim exclusive. I was fucking crying. Yo, he was a dead fucking stunt double for you. It's the Slim exclusive network. Yeah, I said, I'll be a light skin because he up here with his stunt double. That shit was comedy. Oh man, Slim exclusive killed me. Man, we gonna talk, man.
Ant. This was the Ant. I'm dropping.
Come on, you gotta come on, Ant.
You gotta come on now, Ant. We need big exclusive and Slim exclusive. Green, what
two fake ass Isaac Hayes and shit.
Listen, Jimbo, why I got you? Why I got you? Because I saw you. I saw you in them Facebook streets. And I saw you talking crazy. And this one, I thought for sure we was gonna be on the same side of this situation. You surprised me, Jimbo. You surprised me.
What I do?
You surprised me, man. That Chicago situation. Now, I'm gonna show a couple videos, right?
Man, he bought that, man.
Yeah. Now, before you go into it, right?
Now wait, hold on. No, let's save the commentary. We're gonna play the videos, right? We're gonna play the videos, and I need the audience, our family, to start commenting immediately. We talking about the Chicago incident with the mom and son, and at the hot dog stand or wing stand or whatever that was. I need y'all to drop y'all opinions right now. I'm gonna play.
It wasn't a wing. He got wings. It wasn't a wing stand though.
See,
Yeah,
you can't
they
help
said he
yourself.
went in
You
for a
can't help
burger and
yourself.
left out with wings.
Can't help yourself.
They wild for that shit, man.
The internet don't care
about nothing.
submarines.
No, they don't care about nobody, family, none of that.
None of that shit.
All right,
The
let's
internet don't give two
let's
fucks.
play the video.
Your food. Who? Get in the car. Who? Nay. Get your food. Get your food. If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh my grandma, say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
Talking about what?
Oh, say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
Now, let's get y'all the update.
Terrell, attorneys for Carlisha Hood say she will publicly speak for the first time later on this morning at a news conference. It's also when her attorneys plan to present a lawsuit. It comes after the Cook County State's attorney dropped all criminal charges against her and her 14-year-old son. The charges stemming from an incident at a hot dog stand on June 18th on the southwest side. Police say Hood, seen here in the pink dress, was arguing with a man in line. That's when police say her 14-year-old son came in. We have blurred his face since he is a minor and is no longer charged with any crime. As he's watching from the doorway, police and witnesses say the man arguing with his mother, who has been identified as 32-year-old Jeremy Brown, repeatedly punches Hood in the head. The attack was captured on this cell phone video, which went viral after it was shared by a local activist. We froze the video, though, before the impact of the punch. Police say Hood's 14-year-old son shot Brown repeatedly as he was hitting his mother, shooting him in the back. Authorities say Brown ran out and Hood did too. The son still shooting. Brown died. Then Hood and her son were later charged with first-degree murder. But yesterday, the Cook County State's attorney dropped all charges, saying in a statement that based upon the facts, evidence, and the law, we were unable to meet our burden.
What this leaked video did.
So, another case.
So I got it's like two parts of this, two opposite parts of it.
Okay.
So first and foremost, as a woman, you have no business arguing with a man like that. But in the same sentence, he has no business putting his hands on that lady whatsoever. She didn't touch him. She wasn't in space or none of that shit. He had no business putting his hands on her. So whatever happened after that, it ain't no limit on what you could tell somebody how to retaliate after a motherfucker and punch you in the face. You can't say, well, you can't shoot them. You can't, you never know what the fuck could happen once you put your hands on somebody. So main man bought that. But the fucked up part about it is the 14-year-old now got to deal with the trauma that he killed somebody. Now they not talking about that. Like mentally, what happened with that little boy because he murdered somebody.
Yeah, now that was my thing. Now, when I originally found out about it, I didn't know that main man punched her all in the face. You know what I'm saying? However, I don't know the laws in Chicago, but I do know if that shit happened in Pennsylvania, they would have locked young Bull up and his mom, you know what I'm saying, because he was unarmed. You feel me? The mom contacting young Bull, you know what I'm saying, because wasn't it was the sister or sister-in-law that was recording? Why are you just standing there recording? Why you ain't go get the gun as an adult? You feel me? And
I didn't hear that it was a sister-in-law recording.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing about that.
I didn't hear that.
Go read the article. That it was somebody she knew that was recording. And even if it wasn't, why didn't nobody jump in? You know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong, I feel like, with this era. And there's a lot of like getting background on the mom. I found out that she's a hard worker. She's raising her child and all that. So I did when I left, I took my comment down and I apologized. You know what I'm saying? For not being fully informed before I made my comment. But the issue with maybe made my comment. I feel like a lot of these moms out here know what their son is out here getting into. You know what I'm saying?
But
So
no,
a
that
lot
was
of
her
these,
pistol though. She licensed to carry. That was her gun.
right, but a lot of these moms would have been like, "Oh, I know my son in the car, and he got it, and I'm gonna call
You
him."
see, he couldn't even really handle it though. So you know he don't even. You know he ain't even that kind of kid. He couldn't even get the motherfucking gun out.
And that's what I'm saying, man. Like man, you got to think about that young boy afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Because killing
Yeah.
somebody, these kids, if you kill somebody, man, you don't think twice about it, then what does that say about you? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to think about this ever again. I murdered somebody, and, man, that's, you know what I mean? And that's becoming a thing. You might have that might have been what set the catalyst for him to become a murderer. You feel me? And yeah, he punched her in the face and all that.
Yeah, your signal is super bad, bro. Like,
I'm
super choppy.
Listen, I'm gonna tap back in. I'm gonna call back. I'm gonna call back. I'm gonna back in.
All right. So I'm gonna approach this. As a matter of fact, let me read some of these comments before I say what I want to say, because I think it's important. Darius said, "Oh Lord, that video triggered me." Bird said, "Even serial killers love their mama. Don't mess with mama, point blank, period." Hannibal, all the men in there and no one helped her. Tiffany Ann, my sons and daughters would have jumped his ass. Rain is shaking her motherfucking head. Darius said, no one did a thing. Man, we jumping them. Say, Brain, he could have killed her. Oh my God. Tiffany Ann, he had no right to hit that woman. I don't give a fuck what nobody says to you. That doesn't give you the right to put their hands on somebody. Do I think he should have lost his life? No. Okay. Loretta, dude was waiting for the weakest link to surface. He targeted that woman. All boys, men want to protect their mom. He hit her as if she is a man. Sonia, I ain't mad at the outcome at all. Ant, play stupid games, win dumb prizes. Darius, y'all see the son reaction when he pulled out the gun? Lillian says he got what he deserved. Reek says, yes, OG. Tiffany Ann says they also didn't show the beginning of the conversation, so we don't know what the conversation
That's
was.
I was trying to figure out how did they start arguing though?
And I'm gonna ask a couple tough questions tonight. Lillian, he was protecting his mom. First, last, that's a lot to unpack. It is. Facts OG says Lillian. Tiffany says Darius, he looked nervously and was fumbling the gun. Yup. He figured it out quick though. They was talking about the kid and the help he will need. Yeah, he definitely gonna need some therapy. Mom is filing a lawsuit against the city of Chicago for malicious prosecution.
No, he was out in the car and he came and saw the shit happen. He was standing in the doorway.
Reek said, in getting him involved, I thought she went to get her son. Apparently, he walked in and saw it happening. That's exactly right. Faye says, how you doing, Faye? Faye said, it's a sad situation, but she didn't finish the situation. The word. Tiffany Ann, was there a man in the establishment that could have stopped that or intervened in the argument? I don't know. The one man I saw was
he got out of Dodge.
And he was close to, I guess, the doorway. He got out the way.
He got out of Dodge.
It's not reasonable to expect him to do anything.
Yeah.
Whoa. Royalty, it was like 3 grown-ass men. Any of them could have jumped in and cut.
But then the other side of that coin is now you get yourself in a situation with somebody.
Faye said he got wings for sure. He's going to need therapy after knowing that you have killed somebody. Yeah. Brain, I'd rather it be the aggressor over his mama. I agree. My man, Joe from Portland. What's going on, you attorney at law? Tony agrees with OG. Protect these kids' mental health. Royalty says they said that she texted him. Royalty also said, which I kind of believe, because why did he have the gun?
They said she texted him.
All right.
He walked in and saw This shit happened or whatever.
Say what's up to Slim Exclusive.
Slim Exclusive is funny as shit.
Let me see which one of y'all got the best haircut.
He do for sure. He freshly shaved. He freshly shaved. Salute to you. So I want to first ask some questions. No, I don't want to. Before I ask any questions, right? The brain cracking up. Look. Hey, Slim Exclusive, bro. You know that's gonna be your name from now on, right?
That name gonna follow me.
Yeah. So first things first, because I've been kind of following the story, and for me, human behavior is always fascinating. It's always fun to see the contradictions and the hypocrisy, and it's always what I always try to tell people, right? And it's something I've been saying, like every situation is different and unique unto itself. People keep trying to paint situations with these broad strokes on what's supposed to happen, who's supposed to do what, why they're supposed to do it. And they don't leave any room for variants or variations.
Right.
And causes and different effects. So for me, when I bring it up, they like, no, it ain't no circumstances where that's supposed to happen.
Right.
Now here we are, right? So one of the overwhelming things I've seen in the comments when I've been looking at some of these pages about what's going on, we're going to discuss them. First theme is there a situation or no, what could a woman possibly say that would make a man want to hit her, right?
I personally think is anything she could have said to him, not knowing him, that could have affected him that bad.
Yeah, they don't even know each other.
That was my point, and that's where I came in.
What can you say? I mean, just coming from the environment that we come from, we've all had people. I mean, maybe in passing, you might have bumped me, like walking down 52nd Street. Somebody bumped you. Yo, watch where you fucking walking, dickhead. All right, go here or whatever. Or even if you say something back, in that very moment, that's still not enough for me to want to assault a woman. I mean, I just can't think what she could have said in those clips that we don't have that could have been that bad.
And so what I found out was, and I agree with what you said, there's nothing a woman that I don't know can say nothing to me that's going to cut deep enough for me to want to fucking bring that shit from Memphis to throw it at her.
Right.
What I found out was dude got a history of beating on women.
There you go.
He put his current girlfriend, his current girlfriend was in the hot dog stand with him. And she was laughing and thought it was funny and egging the shit on.
Because she used to get her mouth went up in.
And
so that was some normal shit to her.
His kid's mom, either one or both of them, they say he beat both of them, but he put one of them in the hospital.
Damn.
So he has a history of beating on women.
Seemed like he just never been put. I mean, unfortunately, this happened to him, but it seemed like he never been checked or put in his place about it.
Yeah.
You can only get away with shit. Here's the other thing.
It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
You live in Chicago. You know what Chicago is and what it's known for. You've been there your whole life. You're a young black man. You of the culture. You got dreads. You know exactly what the fuck comes with that type of attitude and behavior. He was looking
for smoke
to see grandma.
Yeah.
He was looking to be sent to see grandma. Because at the end of the day, the minute, what he thought was it was just a regular day in the neighborhood. And he wanted to show up and show out for the girlfriend and whoever else was in there. And at the end of the day, I don't know how mom put out the bat signal to the son, whether the son saw it happening through the window, but it looks to me like the text went out because he was standing in the doorway calm.
Yeah.
When the first punch happened, I guess that's when he went in the hoodie, fumbled to pull out the gun, and them couple of bops, then you heard the pow, and the video stops. So, again, you from Chicago. You know exactly what goes on in your city and in your town. So you know it. You know, in Chicago is known for niggas age 10, 11, 12 busting their gap. They known for that shit. They initiated early and they putting in work early. They call the shit Chirac. So that's the other. Then the other argument was, now, just to answer that question, is there something a woman can say to you that would cut deep enough for you to hit that woman? And again, if it's a complete stranger, I say absolutely not. Like, you don't know me. I don't give a fuck about you or your opinion. It be the ones who know you that's able to cut deep because they know what buttons to press. They know where your insecurities are. They know where exactly to pour salt and which wound and how much. The other argument that I'm seeing on the internet is he didn't have to shoot him that many times.
Agreed.
Do you really?
I think this, see my answer to that is once he ran, the threat was over.
Right. That's
so you shouldn't be still shooting. The threat is over. But he only 14 though. He don't know. He don't know what that guy get ready to do.
He probably don't even know that man hit that many times. Probably.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have training with. He doesn't have firearms training.
He probably don't even know he shot him after the first time.
Exactly.
But the first shot was legally the only, from what I know of classes I've took, the first shot would have been legal because he's perceiving that man putting his mother in a, and because he's a, you can't really decipher between a threat and a deadly threat. But even me as an adult man, if I'm looking at that, I'm perceiving, I mean, he's a full man hitting on a woman. The damage that he can do could present like deadly injuries.
She could fall and hit her head and die.
Anything. So that first shot was legal, but when he ran, and from what I read, she told him to keep shooting. That's where it got. That's where it
get dicey at.
Right, because also if he would have been running to get a gun, but
they don't know. Like that's what I'm saying. They don't know what he get ready to do.
Say that again.
They don't know what he get ready to do.
Right.
They don't know what he running to do.
Right.
Now that's the side of the coin I fall on. If I shoot, and we got to remember, we talking about a 14-year-old.
Right.
Yeah.
At 14, if I shoot and this motherfucker still running, it's still Chicago. I still know where I grew up at. I don't know if this man is running to get something. In my opinion, we still inside the threat.
Yeah.
So I'm going empty the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Definitely. And then we going like, and once I see him fall, that's when I'm gonna feel like the threat is neutralized. But until then, at 14, listen.
Things going on because you got three things going on. One, he's a 14-year-old, and you can kind of tell he didn't really know what he's doing. I mean, you got to figure her shit is scrambled.
And then she telling him to do it.
Right. And then the third thing, everybody is running off adrenaline.
Right.
So that you normally, if you were level-headed, you wouldn't have acted in. So, I mean, I just think that all those things contributed to the misfortunate situation. But, I mean, I honestly don't feel like the result was wrong. And I'm glad that they beat the charges.
So am I. Now, the other question or the other beef I seen in the comments is the family want all this sympathy for this man. They doing everything like, yo, I don't give a fuck what he did. He still had kids. And
no, if he would have never initiated, he the one committed the act to get whatever happened to him. He initiated that whole process. If he never initiated that, he would still be here with his kids.
And then I'm thinking, in my point of view, and I think you're gonna have something good to say on this one. But here's my thing. As a father, right? I've seen possibly, or as a child of this guy who's the father, I done possibly seen him put my mom in the hospital. I done seen him beat my mom. This wasn't his first time. He was way too comfortable. He was way too comfortable. So for me, why would you want us to have sympathy for his kids when he probably done already traumatized the shit out of those kids by whooping on mom ass? Now, those kids could have potentially grown up and be put in the same
and repeat that same behavior.
And probably will repeat the same behavior. So the family is asking for this sympathy. Oh, he was a father. He was a father. So what? Just because you're a father doesn't make you a good person.
Yeah.
You still can be damaging and detrimental and traumatizing to your kids.
Man, the bottom line is you're supposed to keep your motherfucking hands to yourself. Keep your fucking hands to yourself.
Keep your hand.
It's that simple.
It goes back.
OG caught me in the moment, right? And the motherfucker, this one set of instructions probably saved me from going to jail one day. OG said, "Yo, man, keep your hands in your pocket." He just simply said, "Keep your hands in your pocket." That resonated with me. He knew what level of frustration I was at. He said, "Yo, bro, keep your hands in your pocket." Right? My kids could have been, anything could have happened. My kids could have been exposed, but as a father to little girls, you don't want them to see that shit. And them kids probably witnessed that, or they have the working knowledge that their father put mommy in the hospital and he beating up his current girlfriend.
And they probably petrified of them.
Mom as well.
And they petrified of them.
And they terrified probably. So why, and again, please, let me add this disclaimer and then, Ant, you can go. I don't think nobody should be, well, no, that's not true. Some people need to be erased from the earth. Yeah. But those are very heinous people.
Natural selection.
What I will say is, for this incident, I don't know if he deserved to lose his life. But
that's one of them, the punishment fit the crime type Jones. But again, you can't tell somebody how far to go after they've been wronged, man.
You cannot. You cannot. Go ahead, Ant. I'm sorry.
The thing I don't like about the family, because I kind of had something that I won't speak on in my personal life along these lines going on, where if somebody is wrong, they're wrong. I don't like the fact that people, just because of your relationship with that person, don't want to hold a person accountable. But what he did, that was some egregious shit. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm happy for him that had lost his life in the incident, but like you said, you got to get with, you can't tell a person how to react. And you not being able to separate, walk away from the situation and put your hands on this woman, you kind of brought that to yourself. But if you're wrong, you're wrong. If my cousin killed 1,000 people and gets caught and go to jail, I'm not saying free him.
I'm not wearing no shirts.
He belong in jail.
Right.
I'm not. Shit, I had a. No, I'm not gonna say that. Almost. Anyway, Sonia Carroll, I think she nailed it. She said his actions spoke real loud and his actions got him killed. I don't have any sympathy. Wrong is wrong and right is right all day long. So for me, I kind of hate that narrative, and it puts me in a mindset of these moms who know their kids is demons in the street, because realistically, they demons in the house, get on the news and act like their son was an Eagle Scout, never did nothing, wasn't into nothing, wasn't gang affiliated, never owned a pistol, shot a pistol, stole, took, and they can go on YouTube and watch their son in either rapping about a drill or in the drill video with one of his friends. But he ain't never did nothing. No, it puts me in that same mindset, and to me, it creates that false narrative that somehow it's only innocents walking out here, and that just couldn't be further from the truth.
Yeah,
we need to be holding these kids accountable, and I say hold the parents accountable as well. I get a lot of pushback when I say that. I get a ton of pushback when I say that. But the reality of the situation is the reality of the situation. These kids are out here reckless. Now, this incident we talking about, this wasn't the case, but I'm just saying it puts me in that mindset that these kids are out here being extremely reckless and they looking at life as if it's a video fucking game, and it's not. Real people get hurt, and there's real consequences behind the shit that you do. And again, you remind these kids, if you want to get in, you want to get active and all that shit, go in the bathroom, close the door, and sit there for 23 hours, and then come out for an hour, and then go back in, because potentially you could be doing that shit for another 30 fucking years or natural life, because they think these guns with these switches are toys. Nah, this shit got real world consequences to the shit.
I think not being real with their kids. I remember as a teenager, I had a friend that started selling coke, and I wasn't, but I was always with them. So I remember I was standing road past, and I'm like, shit, I hope he ain't see me. So I came in the house, and he was like, little nigga, I saw you out there. He said, I know what your friend do. He said, listen, the cops ain't coming to kick my door down. The cops come to my door, I'm gladly letting them in, and he's in the back room. He said, and remember, just like your friend is out there and certain shit is happening, if something were to happen to you while you were with him, I would be sad. But he said, I'm going to keep that insurance paid. The decision is yours. If that's the way you want to go, just know what comes with it. And that lesson stuck with me. It kind of let me know, like, even though I'm not into that, I should probably separate myself from this.
That's a fact. Main man said, Royalty said, I'm going to think of that fucking name. It's irking me right now. I'm going to remember. That was his karma from all the women he put hands on throughout life. Okay. Tony Carter said he definitely got put down for his actions. No man should ever hit a woman for no reason.
I will disagree with that second part.
Get her son help. Me personally, I'm moving along. That guy looked high. Hey, listen, I'm going to respectfully disagree with that as well.
I believe in it.
Sonya said
equal rights, equal lefts.
Rolling, they become actors on the news. Yeah.
And it's all that under no circumstances should you ever hit a woman. Equal rights, equal lefts.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Exactly. Bottom line.
So here's where I fall at on that side of the argument. When women especially say there's absolutely no reason to ever put your hands on a woman, I could think of 3 different reasons right fucking now to put hands on a woman. But again, it's never those situations where it's a stranger. It's always the women that are most closely to you, associated with you, or in some sort of relationship with you. I don't go around putting my hands on women. But there is certain things that you cannot say to someone and not, or do to someone. You ever spit in my face? I'm going to try both. I'm a black both your eyes and break your nose and knock your teeth out with one punch. You ever spit on me? Man, woman, or child. You spit on me, I'm going to try to punch my fist through your skull. It is what it is.
I got a caveat to that because, like you said, it's situations where it's warranted. I had somebody, once again, there's always somebody, a woman that you're dealing with during COVID spit in my I've been for one of my friends there to like take me away from fun. That's disgusting. That's the most disgusting thing you could do.
That's the worst thing you could do to somebody.
So I'm talking about pandemic May time frame, COVID. I mean,
she's supposed to got her jaw broke.
When I tell you, I wanted to, but my homie, thank God he took me away from that. But
because guess what? She went to the cops and said that you hit her. Wouldn't told us. Forget the fact that she spit on you.
Right.
He hit me.
I don't think anybody would have disagreed with the fact that she deserved her jaw broken, but thank God for my homie that day.
Yeah, because you know the outcome.
That's insane to me. That's insane to me. That's a level of disrespect. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. I just can't. Like that shit like would have sent me sent me. Okay.
That's crazy.
So that argument that there's absolutely no reason for a man to ever.
Yeah, I don't agree with that part. Like, I don't.
Listen, you pull a gun on me. You pull a gun on me.
Yeah.
So I digress. But fucking words, you know what I mean?
Just don't put your hands on me. Don't fucking put your hands on me.
There's one more aspect to this situation that I was kind of like struggling with.
Okay.
The people around the situation intervening. And that's always a slippery slope for me, because I can tell you just from being
I don't need no man generation.
No, just from not even just that, but the bystanders around. And I can say from my time in the Army, what it really showed me is that everybody's fight or flight is different.
Yeah.
So to what degree, like, blame people, or to what degree do you give people grace for not jumping in situations like that? Because I'll tell you, I don't have a problem jumping into situations along this lines. Domestic situations like this, I stay away from.
Yeah.
So it's a weird slippery slope for me when they blame.
I know a motherfucker who intervened in a domestic situation and got shot.
Yeah.
Guess what happened? The chick got in the car with the nigga and left. The same motherfucker that was going upside her head and main man was intervening, he got shot. She got in the car with the nigga and left.
Yeah, that gets slippery for me. Because had somebody intervened in this situation, it may have went differently. But who's to say?
Here's the thing. It's one of those things where it's situational. Now, granted, if I'm visiting Chicago from Philly, I don't know if I'm stepping into that, bro.
I'd have been like the old head. Old head got out of Dodge.
I don't know if I'm stepping into that.
Old head got right out of Dodge.
If I'm here in Philly and that happens, I'm probably intervening.
I don't know, man. I just know how it is these days and times. I think I'm gonna mind my business.
Wait, so hold on. I gotta OG, I need 5 minutes. All right, you got me?
So say you intervene, right?
Right.
You intervene. Main man got a pistol, and you don't know he got a pistol.
Yeah.
And he put a hole in your motherfucking ass.
Yeah, it's a weird slippery slope, because I mean, I feel like the girlfriend that was with him should have intervened to prevent.
So this is the thing. I don't think you should, as a woman, you shouldn't argue with no man like that anyway, especially with a fucking stranger. But what made y'all start arguing? Like, why was y'all arguing though? Like, how did y'all have a disagreement in line? Like,
yeah, for sure.
How? Like, what happened in line that y'all had disagreement, and now it's you socking her and shit.
Right. I mean, but I look at that same argument from the other perspective. I'm not going back and forth with no woman when I'm out and when I'm out in public. She say something,
Yeah.
go out it, shorty. I ain't even on that type time.
But then even when you do that, so now when you do that, now they look at you like you a chump, and then they just go even further and keep running their fucking mouth.
I mean, but I look at it like I'm still a man. Once you start where you go to swing, now as a person, I'm still going to defend myself, but I'm looking at you like it's nothing you can physically do.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
You're not getting one. I'm not expecting her to come up and be able to sign.
Yeah, you can say what you want to say, and without me putting my hands on you. But if you touch me, if you spit on me, anything like that, then we're gonna have an altercation.
From there is a green light.
Yeah, and then you can't tell somebody how far to go. Like, you don't know what's been on somebody's mind, and when they get triggered, you don't know. You don't know how far that person's gonna go.
I mean, you never know what people going to do in general.
Exactly, you don't know. Like, you don't know. Like, motherfuckers just blacks out, like, and just go.
But I would say one thing overall with this situation, I really hope like the young man get.
He gonna need help
that he needs going forward, because, like I said, being in the Army, I've seen grown men that have been trained to kill, commit
and it bothers me.
Never be able to get over it.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, to be so young, it's like
He's 14, man.
I hope it doesn't alter.
His fucking frontal lobe ain't even fully developed yet.
Right.
So he gonna need a lot of counseling, man.
For sure, for sure.
Hopefully he get it because he got to deal with the fact that he killed somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, you was protecting your mom, but you responsible for somebody not breathing no more.
Yeah. I mean, if you hurt somebody, not even kill them, you can hurt somebody and be completely justified and still not feel good about it. So
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely hope going forward he gets the professional help he needs. I hope it doesn't alter his path because from what I understand, he's not a bad kid.
Yeah.
So I mean,
And you can tell he don't handle pistols like that. He couldn't even. That's just a bad situation for him to be put in. But then look at the other side of that. Suppose he wasn't there. Dude wasn't stopping.
yeah,
He wasn't stopping.
definitely wasn't.
So like then what?
Yeah,
He wasn't stopping. It's just like that's what I said. You got to keep your hands to yourself, man.
yeah.
Ain't no once you put your hands on somebody, ain't no telling what's next. You got to be open to whatever is next. You got to be open to it because you put your hands on somebody.
Right.
So whatever it is, you got to. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You put your hands on somebody, man, and it ain't no limit on you. Can only hit him one time. That don't mean he's supposed to hit you back one time.
Yeah. Other thing, like I would tell people, me having a license to carry, every time I've gone down City Hall to like fill out any paperwork or anything related to that, is always more women there getting their licenses than men applying for them. So,
Mm-hmm. Because half the men can't get them because they felons and shit. So most men can't get it. But then you got some people that get them and think that give them a law to run around our records with the motherfucking pistol.
Right.
And that ain't the case.
Right.
So you're not supposed to brandish that motherfucker unless there's a threat involved or whatever. You can't just pull that motherfucker out because you want to start it. You start an argument with somebody, you pull your motherfucking pistol out.
I'm just son,
I ain't even see that.
It said, as a son, what would you do in that situation? I mean, that's a tough call because that's a grown man and he's only a 14-year-old. It's not like he was a big 14-year-old. He was an average 14-year-old.
He was a little, yeah, he was a.
I mean, if he would have stood there, got stuck and just watched, I wouldn't have said he did anything wrong.
Because he's a kid.
Action in this one.
Now, that's what I was saying. Like, why not walk away? Now, if she walked off, he pursued her, then yes, go the fuck off. No, he ain't had no business hitting her anyway. Because she wasn't even in his personal space. He engaged her. He kept going to her.
Yeah.
She didn't engage him. She wasn't in his space, calling him pussies and you know how they get. She wasn't doing none of that.
Yeah, he
clearly, she stayed where she was at, like her ground.
Yeah.
It was him.
Impressive.
I think that what's that, de-escalation? Oh, she think that de-escalation class should come with getting your license to carry. I mean,
I think something should come with it because just not record being able to get a gun without
don't make you responsible.
Yeah, without taking any kind of safety precautions or anything like that.
Yeah. Because people think you just squeeze the trigger and like that's not all to shooting a gun.
Yeah.
They think you just shoot, And then some people be having them motherfuckers and be scared to see that hole they put in somebody.
Yeah.
You don't want to see what the fuck what happened and shit once that bullet, tore their flesh the fuck open.
Whenever a gun is pulled, it's already a situation that's going to have some kind of repercussion that's not going to be good. You pull that trigger and don't fire. I'm going to remember. My dad would always tell me, "Don't ever pull your gun unless you're ready to kill."
Unless you got to shoot it. Unless you're ready to shoot that motherfucker.
That person is always going to remember you shot them.
Yep. Or you pulled the pistol out on them.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that shit is a slippery slope, man.
Tony said, "Aunt, that's what the people are leaving out. The baby is going to need extensive amount of help." No, we spoke about that, about the child.
But we're going to have to put a bow on this because
it's time.
Yeah.
It's time. And thanks for sticking around, good brother.
Not a
problem. Might want to stick around for this one, man.
Huh?
He might want to stick around for the world premiere.
Well, listen, it's a rollout first, though.
Okay.
Because what we get ready to talk about, we get ready to shift gears in a major way. Like, this shit is so far beyond what the fuck we was talking about. But
we were serious. Now we got to have some fun.
Let's have fun.
Exactly. I'm gonna play something for y'all. I want to see if y'all remember this.
Now you see this, kids? You really don't want this to happen to you, okay?
And your shirt too, nigga. Hurry up.
Take it off.
Okay, kids, y'all motherfuckers looking, huh? Tom just got his motherfucking manhood test, and he failed. He should have knocked my motherfucking head off. And you know what that means, don't you? Tom, you getting raped.
When you go to prison, the most important thing in your life is going to be booty.
Y'all better listen to him.
A man's butt. Booty, getting some booty, is more important than eating food. It's more important than drinking water. If I see a man I like, I tell him like this here. I like you, and I want you.
He wants you.
Now, we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
What you want, Tom?
What's it gonna be? I asked you a question, Tom.
I can't hear you, Tom.
I don't want to answer. Excuse me, I didn't hear you, Tom. I said I don't want to answer. I don't want to do this anymore. Sound like to me you wanted the hard way.
I have some concerns. I don't know where we're going. I don't know where we're going. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Oh shit. Now, when y'all first saw that shit, did y'all think that was real?
I seen the real one before I saw the episode.
You saw the real one first.
I saw the real one.
That's a real life person.
For those of you who don't know, we're gonna play the real life clip.
But when lockup visited Kentucky State Penitentiary, we met Fleece Johnson, a longtime inmate who practices a very different kind of homosexuality.
Wait, let me set it up a different way because we need to do commentary. We need to do commentary as this shit is happening.
I miss booty.
The jelly fur had me like, yo.
But when lockup visited Kentucky State Penitentiary, we met Fleece Johnson, a longtime inmate who practices a very different kind of homosexuality.
But we have sexual desires, right? So you got a bunch of men locked up in one place. All of them get hard. All of them's horny. All of them got sexual desires. So what are they going to do? If you won't let them have a woman, they going to have each of somebody's going to have to give us some booty. And it's just that simple.
Somebody gonna have to give up some booty.
I know y'all feel like the show is going off the rails, and it is. It is. We rolling out the new segment because
guess what? He's out of jail now.
This nigga is out
of jail.
He is a free man. He walking amongst us.
He did 40 years. He's out. He's out of jail.
This is the new Candy Man. He the new Boogie Man.
Yeah, the new Boogie Man. Look at him now, man. Look at him now.
Listen,
roll him out.
Now just some background. He got sentenced at 15 to 12
years.
The 12.
He turned the 12 into 40.
40 years. He thought he was never getting out. truth of the matter, that man is home. He's been home for a little while now, and he is giving.
He said he missed booty.
He is giving interviews, and this is a clip that we get ready to show you.
Oh shit!
It's an interview he did. Now, the reason it's even going to be something because the nigga funny as hell, number one, and
he hilarious.
He's scary as shit. I believe everything this man is saying. I believe it all.
He indestructible.
This motherfucker is a
He
cockroach.
indestructible, man.
He
can't die.
Amount to as a nuclear holocaust, and he lived to tell the tale. This nigga been shot. His teeth been. He got a story.
Look, they snatched all his teeth out, all of them.
Everything. And
the jail took all his teeth out.
We gonna tell y'all the stories. No, we gonna let him tell the stories because I find.
And then we gonna react to him.
Listen, me and OG been laughing hard as shit for the last 3 days about this shit. It was like, yo, we gotta introduce it to the podcast somehow. This nigga is hella entertaining. Now I'm getting ready to show you. Ain't one of his stories, but it ain't one of the big ones. But the point is, he been home for about 5-6 years now. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. This man, I'm gonna let him tell the story. I just need y'all to please react real time. Listen. Please react real time. This segment don't work if y'all get your fingers ready now. Get your fingers ready now.
He gonna scare the shit out of most of them, man.
When you hear him say some shit, if it scared you, if you don't believe him, if you believe him, I need any and all commentary. It's my man Fleece Johnson out of prison. Dude asked him, what do you miss?
Hey Fleece, I'm gonna ask you a question. It might be I ain't gonna say it's personal. It's personal, but I've had people ask me this. I know you're married now to a woman, but do you miss prison?
No, I miss booty. That's what I miss, booty. You know, yeah, I'm married now, out of here. Pussy this, pussy that, all that shit. Nigga, the first piece of sex I had was booty. Don't forget, I went into prison, man. I was in jail at 14, turned 15 in jail, hit prison at 16. I growed up in the penal system. Ain't never had the first American virgin, as you can call me. But when I got introduced to some booty, hey, it was fire too, boy.
That nigga said it was fire. It was fire too, boy.
Yo, what the fuck?
But wait, there's more.
Oh shit.
Made me close my eyes, man, when I came.
He said it made me close my eyes.
No,
But wait, there's more.
But I'll tell you what, you know, I like booty. And yes, my wife would see this. But I already told her, honey, I love you. And she knows I love her. And I'll never cheat on her, which I won't. But I tell her the truth. I miss booty.
Who the fuck married Fleece?
Yeah.
Who the fuck married Fleece? You had to see all the videos. The Boondocks was a nationwide sensation in the black community. You cannot say you do not know who this man is. And this nigga is married. This nigga is married. Quick comments and we gonna get right back to it.
Yo.
DeAndre, what's up? Sabrine said, oh my God. First last, it's just that simple, fellas. So who giving up the booty?
Nah, he gotta kill me.
Tiff said, oh, Ed, you haven't heard.
You ain't heard nothing yet, Ed.
You ain't heard nothing yet. And it's we can't fit it all into one show, bro. We just can't. That's why it's gonna be a segment while he doing interviews. Some of this shit, bro, when you hear it,
the Chronicles of Fleece Johnson every week.
The Chronicles of Fleece.
No, I get to work tomorrow. I gotta do my background. I want to see. I want to see the whole interview.
Bro, you gonna be on the floor. You gonna be able to work. You ain't gonna be able to work because this nigga is a cockroach. He indestructible. When you hear about the shit that was done to him in jail, you gonna be like, ain't. And look, he'll tell you it's documented. He'll tell
Case law.
It's case law.
He recite case law and everything, man.
He can tell you how much damage he done caused the prison system.
Yo, it's
so
crazy.
Said he getting all the booty. Dime said, "Oh wow." Then he said he's still trying to get booty as we speak.
Yo, you got to play it, man, so they can hear what he said.
Wait, it's coming. Sonya said, "Oh, he dead ass serious."
Dead ass.
He said, "What the fuck?" I said, "Booty bandit." Hannibal said, "Damn." Brain cracking up. Jay Swinton looking horrified. Say, Brain, y'all horrible as fuck. First last, like, yo. Sonya like, oh no. DeAndre said, gay as fuck. Dom and his wife a damn fool. First last, I have got to see his wife. I promise you, I'm looking. I'm gonna find it. Say, Brain, does his wife have a booty? Yeah, he just told you.
She ain't into that.
First last, I bet he has strong features as a bit. Wait,
just wait. Hey yo,
if he's married, wait, why it's not coming out? Oh, if he's married, there's still hope for me. Listen,
hi everybody.
Brain said, Dom said, say Brain, not the kind he wants. I said, hope his cellmate didn't sleep on their stomach. Let's get back to it. Keep the comments coming real time, please. Y'all about to be flabbergasted.
And she don't do the booty thing, but that's why I miss it. I need some butt. So I'm telling you this, and I brought this to my wife attention, and she said no, but I'm gonna tell you right now on camera. If there's anybody out there that can help me on some booty, contact me, please. Can you do it for me? The booty man? Can you contact my manager and let him know that you send us some pictures? I want to see what you got. I don't care if it's...
He said, contact
You got to go ahead. You got to go.
Send some pictures. I want to see what you're working with.
Hurry or what? I miss booty. So if you can help me, I ain't asking for a change. I ain't asking for $2 or $3. I'm asking for some booty. Can you help me out on some booty? Any of you? I want to keep it real. I want to know who out there can help me get some booty, man. Now I ran this across my wife. She said, "No, if I find out you doing it, we gonna divorce." But you know what? I'm gonna say it out here on camera.
Is he about to cry?
I believe that's what it really got me bitter out of her. The whole time I've been out of prison, man, I've been bitter for real. You know. I ain't got no ass. Just to hug up on an ass. I don't give a fuck if it comes with a set of nuts or a pole hanging. Fuck that. Good ass, man. Oh my God. Let me close my eyes. Booty Man is just really deeply searching for somebody that want to be nice to me. Alright? Now, if you want to know if I ever took dick in my ass or anything else, contact me. You know, we can work this out. What have you did? You asked me what I done done. Are you interested in me?
Dirty. I feel dirty.
Yo.
Oh, but he didn't crack. He didn't laugh. He only smiled at the very end.
He was dead serious.
With a straight face. He said, "I don't care if it come with a set of nuts. That's it.
or a pole."
The legendary Fleece Johnson.
That nigga is the boogeyman.
When they was saying free the real, we wasn't talking about him.
They could have kept Fleece.
Could have kept him.
He was at home. He was at peace. They should have left that motherfucker where he was at. Ooh, the wife about to get cheated on, poor thing. Get him some butt ASAP. He about to rob the corner store to go back to jail.
Hey.
I'm done. Where is this man's Tiff? Will you hear
There's a story behind that.
Oh, you hear the story behind this man's teeth? You gonna be on the floor. Yes,
I once bit a motherfucker to death.
What? What?
Bro, you a nut. You a nut. You is a nut.
Yo.
I almost bit a motherfucker to death. It's the way you say it, too. Holy shit.
I got fucking tears in my eyes.
That motherfucker said, I miss booty.
So you said, who in the world is his manager?
They call him the booty warrior.
Yeah, Andrew said she feels sorry for him. And crying. Tiff can't. Say Brain said, he said, oh my God.
He thought it was fire.
He addicted. Say Brain said he asked nicely. Tiffany, yeah, that means yes.
Oh shit.
Ass off. He did not. His first shot of ass was like, ooh, hey, Irish. Lillian said, contact me. I did some sick shit. This is the jelly or syrup dude.
Wait, but you ain't heard nothing. Yo, he done did some shit, man. That's you might think when you hear this shit. Yo.
Tiff said he biting peen. So, yo, if he have a conversation with some of these lifers, it probably goes a little like this. You ain't heard nothing yet. Say, Brent, if my future husband ain't addicted to me like this, I'm straight.
Booty was more important than water.
OG be making me a believer by the way he say shit. Facts. I almost hit a motherfucker. Phoenix was
man.
First man, he looked so sad. Somebody gonna take care of him. I guarantee it. Yo,
oh shit, man. The nigga, all his grippers is gone, man. All of them. And he can't get no new ones.
Listen.
Damn.
He can't get no new ones.
He can't get no new ones. It's stipulated that he can't get no new teeth.
You hear the story behind how this man lost his teeth. But he got to tell it though. He got to tell it. When you hear the story how this man lost his teeth and the reason he can't get no more, you're gonna be like, this can't be real life. This is some Hollywood made up shit, and it's not. But we're gonna introduce the Chronicles of Fleece Johnson.
Yeah, every week.
One story a week. Because first of all, I done heard 9 stories already. And all 9 of them had me and OG crying real tears.
That motherfucker said, he said the boy was in the cell. These holy ass motherfuckers shorts on and shit. All these holes in the shorts. Yo, that motherfucker said he was about to give him some good ass.
Is it just like what y'all showed from the interview so far? Is he just talking like
just like that? It's all interviews like that.
Listen, so what dude did was he must have sat down with Fleece for like 6-7 hours because
that nigga the upper joints, he got his shirt off. He done came out of his shirt.
Yeah, I'd have been concerned if he came out of his shirt with me.
Listen, he gotta know Bull or something because he giving Bull all the time.
Oh yeah,
the stories he telling,
like yo, and I'm like yo, ain't no way in the world. The shit with the mace,
I believe it all.
The shit with the can of mace.
The OG keeps saying, man, I don't know, man. OG gonna say I need to see receipts for all this shit he tore up.
Yo, the shit with the can of mace, man.
But you heard what he said. He said, "Where I'm from,
I'm gonna get you back.
I'm gonna get you back." He always said, "I'm gonna get my lick back."
Look, I'm just gonna tell them this. I'm gonna release this little joint free of charge.
You wanna give him a sample?
Yeah, the nigga he did some shit. They put him in the 4-point restraints in the hole, which is they had him spread eagle with his shit handcuffed, his arms handcuffed to the bunk, and his legs handcuffed to the bunk. So he said the motherfucking it was like somebody here to see you, and it was this guard he was having problems with or whatever, and a nurse showed up.
You got to tell the first part of the story.
Oh, what he did to the guard?
Yeah, you got to tell what he did to the guard.
So listen to what he did to the guard. The guard gave him a drive-by when it was feeding time. You know, they coming past with the trays. He gave Fleece a drive-by, didn't give Fleece his food and shit. So Fleece was like, man, fuck that. I'm going to get him for that. So when it was time for them to come out for their 1 hour, he went up to the gate and approached the guard and was like, come here, man, I got to tell you something. So the guard was like, well, he was like, I don't want anybody to hear it or whatever. So he was like, man, I grabbed that motherfucker by his shirt and I reached back at my pants and I shit it.
He shit on his pants.
Took the shit out and smeared it on boy's face.
Oh God.
So now main man get back to him is they put him in the 4-point restraint, right? They take him down there. He said it was a nurse. Her name was Lisa. The motherfucker told to put the lube on him. But they shoved the can of mace up my ass and released all the mace.
Oh, yeah. Yo.
It burned.
He can't die though. He can't die.
They can't kill Fleece, man.
He said, "I'm gonna get him back.
I'm gonna get you back."
Yo,
say
the water. How about the water that he made?
That's a whole nother story. He said he started this shit.
Yeah, he started this shit in the state of Kentucky.
Yeah,
right.
I think the good thing is Fleece is still in Kentucky.
In Kentucky. He in Louisville, Kentucky.
He's not made it out of Louisville as of yet. But I think what these interviews and shit is going to do,
Fleece going to get paid, man.
They're going to start paying him for interviews. What that boy said back in the day that went viral, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your man. Hide your man. Fleece They keep trying to call Main Man a sex offender.
But he said, I ain't never raped nobody. I'm not registered. I ain't never had no rape charge. That shit. Yo, the shit that he done went through, and he talks about that shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is wild.
Me and OG trying to figure out why the fuck would they even let this nigga out of jail? They
why the fuck would you request an interview with him?
This motherfucker said, man, I tore the whole motherfucking wall down. He was like, how you tear the wall down? He was like, with a bed. He started tore the toilet out the floor and just kept throwing that shit against the wall until I tore the whole motherfucking wall down.
It got so bad, they stripped the nigga butt naked and put him in the cell with nothing in it. Nothing. Blanket.
Like a suicide cell.
And it was frost because it was so cold. It was frost on the wall. All he kept saying is, I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get these. He willed himself to live just to get revenge, man.
How about what he said when they had him? They had him the first time. They had him in the 4 points. He was like, it was hot as a motherfucker in there. He said, so I just went to sleep. He said, man, I woke up and there was like 500 flies on my ass crack.
You miss it. Listen, you can tell the first part of the story though. It's the first. Listen, you're gonna have to tune in.
You know, when you said
y'all could literally go on YouTube and watch this shit. But don't come back and have fun with us each week and laugh with us. Laugh with us while we break this shit down. I call him a cockroach. Because for him to survive all the shit he survived, like it was like you a cockroach.
He got shot in prison.
Let that sink in.
He got shot.
He got shot in prison. And ain't get no help.
They ain't take you to the hospital with nothing.
You won't believe who shot him. You won't believe why they shot him. But he got shot in prison. And you think to yourself, this nigga gotta be lying. You can't.
He got shot.
He said, case number blase, blase, blase. I had to drop the suit because his
dad got locked up.
And they threatened to put his dad in the old prison he at when he was fucking all them people up.
So he knew they was gonna fuck his dad up.
So he dropped the lawsuit.
Damn.
The nigga had, listen, the 36 incidences story is hilarious.
That's why he ain't got no teeth.
His first time getting to prison when dude when Big Boy swiped him is hilarious.
Then his celly, they act like he punched a hole in the wall and shit.
Listen, motherfucker who owed Fleece some cigarettes.
Oh, listen to this shit, man.
You hear this story?
You got to tell him. You got to tell him. Tell him.
I ain't comfortable telling that shit, bro. That shit too.
Tell him.
Oh man, they gotta hear that shit for themselves.
Yo.
It's too raw dog to me, man. I ain't got that one in
me. Oh shit.
So yeah, that nigga is free. He ain't
Fleece the new candy man.
He ain't on
new candy man.
He ain't on nothing. Don't say the nigga name 3 times in the mirror, okay? He will show up and say, I like you and I want you. It's the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. And Mama said, oh, I see you choosing the hard way.
Yo, boy sitting that motherfucking note was like,
no. Listen, I will say this. One of the things that he did say in the interview, he was like, all them playboys, them pretty motherfuckers, yeah, they go to jail too. And he said, all they women know they got fat asses.
Yeah, some of they women know that.
Oh. He told him flat out, if a nigga do more than 10 years?
He said more than 10 years.
If a nigga do more than 10 years, he fucking something or he getting his dick sucked. He said, I guarantee if he did more than a dime, he in there doing something strange. And I'm just like, yo, this nigga. He said, I done seen them all. Fleece said he done fucked them all.
Like for crime,
the motherfucker was in something every day.
He said, that's why I'm bitter. I believe that's why.
Yo, Ant, the nigga did 12 years in the hole.
And just the hole.
He did 12 straight years in the hole.
What?
He did 12 years in the hole, bro.
That's the thing.
That's beyond.
Motherfucker did 12 straight years in the hole, man.
So listen, I'm asking y'all, should we continue the chronicles of Fleece Johnson?
Hey, that's like he asking y'all, is anybody out there? Look, and died like 12 times, man.
When he started begging like the GoFund,
He was negotiating that shit.
I'm not asking for no change.
So do y'all think we should keep the chronicles of Fleece Johnson going?
Sonya said yes.
I definitely deserves a little segment every episode.
The stories, man. Boo crazy, yo. Dime said, hell yes. Listen, Dime, imagine you a therapist in the prison system. Tiff said, hell yeah. Imagine.
And that motherfucker come sit down with you.
And he comes sit down in your office.
With no teeth.
I'm so invested now and I need to know more.
Yo, that's exactly how I feel.
Listen, I'm trying to find his wife.
Yeah.
But imagine.
He said contact me.
But wait, no, I'm gonna tell this old one, right? The nigga was having problems with another motherfucker in jail, right? So Fleece, he always say he a warrior. This nigga say he was rumbling the nigga and he bit the nigga ear off, right?
Oh shit.
And so, they had took him away, put him in a hole or whatever. Dude went to the infirmary, but they was able to sew his ear back on.
The motherfucker went to the infirmary and came back in the hole, was like, they sold, man, you ain't biting his ear off, man, shit, they put his shit on. So now he mad.
So the nigga is mad that they was able to sew the nigga ear back on because he's like, people was talking about they ain't believe him. Like, man, he got an ear, man. Look at that shit. He got an ear. He said, no, man, I bit that motherfucker clean off. So
he said, so from now on,
he was so mad that they was able to sew main man shit back on. He said, from now on, you can't get it back.
I'm swallowing it.
He's swallowing people body parts. He bit an ear, he's swallowing. You can't get
what they said when he bit boy shit off, how boy was walking around looking.
He bit a nigga lips off.
And swallowed them.
He bit the nigga nose off and
yeah. The nigga had 36 bite incidents. They snatched his shit from me.
Oh, shit.
Listen, it was a female warden, right? The female warden said, listen, you got 36 bite incidences. You get one more, I got something for you. He said, man, fuck that bitch.
He got two more.
He said, man, I had 2 more incidents. He said, next thing I know, they took me to the infirmary. They strapped me to the chair, and the nurse came and gave me a shot. He said,
I woke up.
All this motherfucking teeth was gone. His gums were sewed up.
Yo, it's funny because as I'm watching it, I'm like, I know they get their teeth fixed because they got health insurance. And
man, they snatched all main man shit out. So when he get out, his sister take him to the, to the place to go get, fitted for some new teeth. They told his sister was going. He said it was like about $1,500. He said then they came back out and was like, oh no, you can't get no teeth. it's mandated that you can't get no teeth because like his teeth was like a registered fucking weapon or some shit, so he can't get no teeth.
Only way Fleece can get teeth is if he hit the black market or Mexico. His teeth is registered as a deadly
deadly weapon.
So legally, Fleece can't even get teeth. Even fucking money.
Oh, it gotta be. Then it's turn you away. They don't want to. They like, do it, bro.
They took all the Fleece choppers, man.
Damn.
That's how savage man was.
Chopper, damn.
Listen, we had a few people say bring it back. We're gonna bring it back. I'm gonna find a clip next week. Now, if you happen to go on YouTube and just look it up yourself, because you can't wait, be prepared to talk about it. You know what I mean? Have fun with us, or just act like you didn't hear it. But this shit is hilarious. It's that time of the show. We're gonna get some final thoughts in. I personally like. I'm happy we came on tonight because this shit to me was hilarious. I feel like it was good. I had fun. We got Slim exclusive, Angry OG, and myself, Big exclusive. So OG, you gonna do final words tonight?
The legendary Fleece Johnson. That's all I got to say, man. I got 2 words for you. Fleece Johnson.
Wait, what'd he do? I almost bit a nigga to death. All right, Ant, I'm gonna let you get off your last words, bro. Thanks again for coming in when we call. I know you're not a part of the show, but new people came in, bunch of new people, and they wanted to see my doppelganger. Your new name Slim exclusive now. So
Slim exclusive. For having me. Always great conversation, great perspective. Peace and blessings to everybody, and Slim exclusive signing out.
Appreciate you, bro.
No problem.
All right. Yeah, first, last, Slim exclusive. I want to end the show with something a little not different, but we always do the sponsors in the beginning. I just want to, on the last end of the show, make sure I get them some more screen time and say thank you to Concrete Rose Candle Company. Thank you to Maywa Cosmetics. Thank you to iCraftMart.com. I appreciate y'all. Salute to Melanated Vibrations, Women's Wellness Wednesdays, according to Jim, and Unlatched. Again, if you want to be on Fat Gene Activated, go out, grab some food, you give your honest opinion, let us know whether or not it activated your Fat Gene. If you want to join the Big Exclusive Network, you can send me an email at therealbigexclusive@gmail.com. If you have a show idea, send me an email. If you got any criticism or a way to improve on what it is that we do, send me an email to therealbigexclusive@gmail.com. Real quick, there's a couple things coming up. We in talks with doing some crossover or collaborative events with the head nerds in charge, which means we will be bringing a cuddle party to the city of Philadelphia. We will also be bringing Game Night Part 2, which is HNIC and the BEN, which should be, if you like the first one, this one is going to be turned all the way up. So you're definitely going to want to make it to this one. And then there's this other party that's going on. I can't really give too much information away on that one yet. But we will have the Big Exclusive Network Awards coming up. It will be virtual. What we're going to do is we're going to get some behind the scenes interviews with our award winners. And then we're going to bring them on the show live to present their awards. We don't have BET's budget. They'll already have the award in their hands. They'll come on, they'll say a few words after we play the interview, and we bring them on and we give them their flowers. If you want to help with that, all right, you make any donation to the Cash App, that's $Big Exclusive. That's $Big Exclusive. It should be fun. We are honoring some really dope people. I can't wait till you guys see the list of people that we are going to honor with an award. The award show will be expanded as well. So if you have an idea for an award, let me know. If you have a nominee for an award, let me know. With that being said, I'd like to say what I always say. Kayla and Cameron, Daddy loves you guys. There aren't any words. My vocabulary is not as extensive as it needs to be to put into words how much I love you. Just know that I love you to infinity and beyond. I hope you guys understand that Daddy does his best to always, put you guys first, to make sure I'm always putting you guys in a position to win. I come from a place of love. It's never from a place of dictatorship or just I'm your dad or I'm the grown up and I just tell you what to do. I love our conversations. I love our new traditions that we're making for our family. And I hope that family extends at some point or someday soon. But I just want you guys to know that everything that I do, every friend that I make, hopefully they extend that friendship and that helping hand to you guys. With that being said, everybody who tunes into the Big Exclusive Network, young, old, new, old, please continue to share the network. Please help us elevate because you are the guys that's going to take us to the next level. And the only way to do that is to keep sharing it with your friends and family and telling them about this dope network. If you got show ideas, you want to bring some new, fresh content to the network, please talk to me. Let me know. Send me an inbox. Email me at therealbigexclusive@gmail.com. And anything else you need, just let me know. We here to serve. Oh, make sure you guys go out and get that Big Exclusive Network merch. That's the podcast merch, network merch. Every show has their own merch. You can go to the website again and pick that up. That's a great way to help the award show. Just go buy some merchandise. We definitely would appreciate that. And with that being said, man, I can't thank y'all enough for coming here every week and fucking with us. I know you could be anywhere in the world doing anything that you want, but you here with us. And I swear to you, as sincere as I can be, I really fucking appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope to see y'all again next week.
You say I'm arrogant. I say damn right. That's pride. Pride in the saying I am. Now tune into the Big Exclusive Podcast, available on all podcast platforms or the BEpodcast.com. Listen now or I'll eat